As early Gen Xers, eco-friendly didn't feature in our vocab until much later in life. Now, fast forward to 2024, and eco-minimalism is not just a trend, it's a revolution.
For those of us who grew up without a clue about recycling or climate change, it's time to catch up. Let's dive into how eco-minimalism is transforming our lives and why it's the future.
In this video, we're going to explore how eco-minimalism has become the defining trend for 2024. And we're going to look at how it's transforming both our lives and the planet.
We're going to talk about what it means, why it's gaining momentum, and how it can benefit the world around you and your wallets, not to mention your well-being as well.
So whether you're a seasoned recycler or just starting to think about your carbon footprint, stick around because we've got some practical tips on how to embrace eco-minimalism. And you'll also learn how to save some money and make a real difference, all without sacrificing the comforts we've come to love. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is eco-minimalism, Sporty?
That's a great question, Ange. So eco-minimalism combines minimalism with sustainability. It's about reducing our consumption and waste to live more intentionally and harmoniously with the environment.
Now, let's take a look at what some of the key principles are.
The core ideas include reducing waste, choosing sustainable products, and prioritizing experiences over material possessions. You know, like choosing a camping trip over another gadget or something. If you've only just arrived at our channel, I'm Sporty, this is Ange, and welcome to Mostly Mindful,
where we encourage Gen Xers and beyond to live simply and age with intention.
Come along for the ride.
Next, let's look at why eco-minimalism is gaining such popularity online and offline, really. I mean, one major factor is the growing awareness of environmental issues.
For sure. I mean, with climate change becoming more pressing than ever, people are really looking for ways to reduce their ecological footprint.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of us have Yeti-sized footprints, and we really need to reduce them to, I don't know, Tinkerbell sizes. I mean, let's face it, after decades of accumulating stuff, our Gen X wallets could really use a break.
But it's also not just about the environment. In a world where everything seems to cost more than our first car, eco-minimalism offers a way to save money by buying less and choosing quality over quantity.
Fun side fact here, my first car cost 3,000 Rand.
So that's about, what, $150?
Also, let's not forget about the mental health benefits of adopting this lifestyle. Living with less can reduce your stress and your anxiety, which leads to a more peaceful life. I mean, who doesn't want more of that?
So how can our viewers start embracing this trend? What tips can we offer the generation that survived well into adulthood without Google? Can you believe that? Life without Google. We are such relics.
We're complete relics. They should put us in a museum. That's a great question. So, the first and most obvious thing is that you can start decluttering your home. Yes, that old chestnut, but it's worth repeating just the same.
Think of it as upgrading from your old CD collection to a sleek digital playlist.
Yeah, that's a good one, Sporty. Other habits worth adopting are to choose reusable products and also supporting eco-friendly brands. Both of these things can make a huge difference to the planet.
And a lot of brands actually give a little background on their sustainability journey, so that's a good one to research. And for some inspiration, let's share a real-life example. Meet Marissa from A to Zen Life. She's a millennial, so she's a little younger than our cohort, but her story resonates right across the generation gap. So her journey from emotional hoarder to minimalist advocate demonstrates that less truly is more.
Marissa has created a happier, healthier home while also reducing her environmental impact. We're already halfway through 2024, So why is eco-minimalism still gaining so much momentum?
So it turns out that our generation is really good at adapting. We went from mixtapes to Spotify. Now we're going from overconsumption to mindful living.
Go us! And we're not the only ones. Even big industries are catching on faster than we upgraded our Nokia phones.
Flip phones.
Who remembers their first Nokia phone? Brick. And as we saw from Marissa, younger generations are also doing their bit, probably even more so than us OGs.
Yeah, it's time we put up a challenge.
Exactly.
So,
let's us Gen Xers and Boomers show them how it's done.
From fashion to tech, companies are scrambling to meet the demand for sustainable product. It's like Y2K prep, but this time it's actually for real. It's necessary.
Oh, my nerves, Y2K. That was so funny. Not at the time, though.
No, not at the time.
No.
It was a bit stressful.
We all thought the world was going to end. Okay, so to wrap it up, let's recap what we've learned. Eco-minimalism isn't just for the Greta Thunbergs of the world. It's also for us 80s kids who've realized that it's time to clean up our act and our planet.
Are you ready to take that first step towards eco-minimalism? We encourage you to start today and take up that challenge.
Remember, small changes can have a big impact. Every little bit helps. So let us know what you're doing to live a greener lifestyle. If you're feeling it, please give the video a thumbs up because it really helps grow our little channel. And also hit subscribe if you haven't already. And let's show these kids how it's done.
Let's go!
It's not just a trend, it's a whole revolution.
Eco-minimalism, that is.
Yes.
Angela's got a lot to say in this video.
It's like,
Can I have a go?
yeah, why don't you do this one? Are we choosing seek to Attica? Time for some tea. We're recording at dark here because we have to beat the construction site.
We've been busy since 6:30 this morning.
AM. AM.
Well, this morning is AM.
Well, I know, Captain Obvious. Me.
And now-
I'm Captain Obvious.